Hey everyone. The hardest and most important part of building any business will always be sales. Now, I know a lot of people who've gone into owning businesses because they bought into the dream. And what do I mean by the dream? Well, the dream is I'm going to get into business. I'm going to make more money than I did when I had a job. I'm going to call my own hours, be my own boss, talk about and follow and use a product that I love. And I'm going to make, all my dreams are going to come true. This is it. This is the vehicle. This is how it's going to happen. And then it falls apart. In fact, for 80% of business owners, according to Bloomberg, not according to me, 80% of business owners will lose. They won't make it. Their businesses will get shut down. And a lot of them end up facing things like personal bankruptcy or corporate bankruptcy or something along the way that really just rocks the boat. Now, what's that most important skill? That most important skill, if you're going to go into business or start a business or buy a business or be in a business, is always going to be sales. There's a reason why the sales position generally is one of the highest paid positions in any business, because sales are the lifeblood of a company. Now, you can't just say that the only thing you need to do in business is have good sales, because it's just not true. I mean, there's lots of companies that try to sell you on that belief, and most of them are direct marketing companies or multi-level marketing companies that just say, well, you sell and it will all come together and you don't have to worry about anything. It's not true. You still have to build your systems. You still have to get your processes in place. You still have to get your branding on point. You still have to get your culture on point, your hiring processes, your training processes, everything that goes into that. However, sales is still going to be the crux of your growth, your ability to sell and move your product. Now, sales has a couple of different forms. There's outside sales, which is bringing new business into the business. So you go out and you find people who've never heard of you before and you get them to buy from you. After a while, it's repeat business ends up being what holds you over as you're continually aggressively going after new sales. Now, when you have your reoccurring sales, your reoccurring client base, you can always make more money off of them because they're already buying from you, because they already know, like, and trust you. There's a reason why they're using you. So then you got to look at things like units per transaction. How many things am I selling to them every time they come in? Average transaction value. How do I make them spend more? And how do I make them come back more often? Those are things on the inside sales side where you're always adding more value and repeating. So my advice to you is this. If you own the business and you're not the top salesperson, either A, get some sales training, B, pay for sales training for your staff, or C, hire an outside salesperson or a salesperson that can help you go out and generate revenue. That's if you're a service-based company. You can also hire marketing companies. These marketing companies will bring leads to you, but it's still your job to convert them. So you still have to know how to sell when those leads come to you. People that are putting up their hand and coming to you as a lead, that's just somebody saying, hey, I'm interested, not, hey, take my money. Right? So marketing draws them to you. Now, a lot of marketing companies will say, well, my job is just to get you leads. Your job is to convert them. Partly true. Yeah, a marketing company's job is to get me leads. Yes, my job is to convert them, but my marketing has to find me qualified prospects who are interested in my product, who would be wanting to buy it to come towards me for me to sell it. For example, somebody who walks into a car dealership is obviously looking for a car. That's called a lead. Somebody who clicks on a car on a ad on Auto Trader might just be curious as to what the car looks like, but is in no position to buy. That's not a lead. That's an interest. So get good at sales. Just if you have to make any one skill to the top of your list, make it sales. Till next time.